Okay, we're just going to do something fairly simple today. I'm just going to give you a nice paraphrase for the word health, mental and physical well-being. Very often you can just substitute this into health and you have a nice phrase with 3 nice words in it. I'm not saying don't use health. Health is a great word, but use both. So let's look at some examples. In some countries, there are not enough medical or educational facilities, so blah, 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 teachers, doctors. So this is about medical and educational, but you'll definitely be mentioning health at some point in this essay. So we could say, I'll use it with health first. The health of rural people is just as important as that of city dwellers. So this would go somewhere in one of my body paragraphs. I would be discussing both views, so I must say why the teachers and doctors should go and work in the rural areas, and this is going to be one of my reasons, one of my idea sentences. So instead of saying health here, I can just say the mental and physical well-being of rural people is just as important as that of city dwellers. Much better immediately. Simple yet effective. One more. Young people today learn by reading books, watching movies, personal experience. So this is not necessarily a health topic, but I'm going to say something like it's not healthy to stay alone and indoors all day. You need to get out. So I can say something like this. Spending too much time alone and indoors. Please notice the nice big gerund phrase as the subject of the sentence. Spending too much time alone and indoors is detrimental to a person's health. Remember, detrimental. Here we're doing detrimental after to be. That's from a previous video. And instead of saying detrimental to a person's health, we can just say detrimental to a person's physical and mental well-being. Sounds much better. That's gone from band 6 to a band 7 sentence, just like that. Some people believe that women should be able to join their country's army and police forces. Others think only men. So I'll write quite a lot here. So this is probably the idea sentence. It might be the topic sentence, so maybe I can have a topic sentence before this. Not important. Those who oppose the idea of women in the military and police will often express concerns about their mental and physical well-being. So I could have used health there, but mental and physical well-being is much better. And then what I could do is divide my support into, I'm going to write a support sentence for mental well-being and then a support sentence for physical well-being. Firstly, a male-dominated environment is likely to be highly aggressive and sexist, which some women may find stressful. That's about mental well-being. Secondly, if women are expected to perform the same strenuous physical tasks as men, they could suffer physical injuries. So I've supported mental well-being with my firstly and physical well-being with my secondly. So that just gives you an idea of how it can be useful to give you further ideas and further structure and further support. Right, then lastly, just a couple of areas where you shouldn't use it. In something like a word, just healthcare, you're not going to say mental and physical well-being care. It's one word, just keep it as healthcare. In a collocation is something that we are used to using, we are used to hearing. Don't mess around with collocations. Don't put synonyms into collocations. Just leave them as they are. So we're not going to say mental and physical well-being and safety. Health and safety is a collocation. We often talk about health and safety in the workplace, for example. And then lastly, don't use it when you're only talking about one of them. For example, smoking is bad for your health. I don't think smoking is bad for your physical well-being. That's okay, but it's not really bad for your mental well-being. So there, I would just leave it as health. I wouldn't say smoking is bad for your mental and physical well-being. Great, very nice, very easy, very effective, and it's band 7 level stuff. Great, I'll see you tomorrow.